You don't like that adjective?
Ruthless?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's terrific. I was back in West Virginia. You spoke about West Virginia. I was back in West by God, Virginia. Those wonderful, wild, beautiful West Virginia hills.
Yeah.
I was back there last week, and my uncle was in the hospital, and one of the nurses ran up to me, and she said, "Don't you dare soften him up. Keep him mean, honey. I like him mean." I think there's something to that.
What part of West Virginia?
What are you all, dude? I don't know. What part of West Virginia?
Yeah.
I'm from the northern part, Morgantown.
Hill country?
Hill country.
Ooh.
Coal mining country, hill country.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them mean. Maybe someday before they all go off into the reruns in the sky, that all you ruthless ones will get together on one show, you know? Joan Collins, all of you, and destroy each other.
Yeah. Well, I think you talk...
K.R.
K.R. Yeah. Maybe I could get mean enough to go over and visit Dynasty and Catherine Otzenberg. That's what I'd like to do.
And what would the wife say about that?
Well, she would hang me from the nearest tree. Oh, she'd say, go ahead. Take the dogs with you and the cats and all the children and everything. They're all yours.
Oh, that's what she does?
That's what they do. That's what they do.
Yeah. Is she West Virginia?
She's from West Virginia.
Of Angela, a troublemaker.
Yeah, I suppose. Troublemaker. Illegitimate, now you see?
Yep.
No, we wouldn't use that word on this show. We would come right out. We would go right out for it. And
Bastard son.
That's right. And tell it like it is. We've been over that. The illegitimate son. You know, in the front offices and the writers up, they have a, what do you call this, genealogy? Where you trace your family history?
Genealogy, yeah.
Okay, well, they've traced the family history of Falcon Crest. It goes on for about 6 pages.
Shady.
Very shady.
Yeah. Now, if you're really that great in this part, will casting people in Hollywood think of you only as a, let's get that, he's a great bastard son?
If I'm that great in this part, I don't care what they think. As long as they give me a job.
You have a good time up in the Napa Valley when you're here?
Yeah.
Very
lovely people.
Yeah.
Great weather. And if you're into wine, you know, I really don't know that much about wine. Do you know a lot about wine?
Well, I do. Being a native Californian and growing up rather close to Napa, I've kept my eye. I grow a little Sauvignon Blanc of my own. Yeah. In other words, whatever people put in front of you at dinner, you just
No. I've got discriminating taste. I just don't have the discriminating knowledge.
And you tend to order...
I can't smell the cork and tell you all about it.
Do you tend to order foreign wines or California wines when you're
No, California wine.
You're a fine young man. My word. You've never been anything in life but an actor, have
I've
you?
never been anything in life.
No, I didn't say that. But unlike most actors in Hollywood who struggled and waited tables at Child's Restaurant in New York, you've been an actor since the day you started, haven't you?
Since I was 17. I think I told it about hopping a train to New York.
Right.
So I've never done anything since. I've never had to, I don't know. What all do you do? Wait tables? Give tour guides? No, I've never
Has any other profession in life ever intrigued you? Have you ever seen somebody...
Archaeology.
Digging.
Anthropology, all that sort of thing. I'm fascinated by all that.
Anything with an ology. I mean...
Not anything.
Is it a something you fool with as a hobby? I mean, you...
Yeah.
You go out on occasional dig? And...
Yeah. I was down in one, and there was a big one in southern Illinois that I went to. I'm fascinated by, the recent guy that found all the treasure. Wouldn't you love to do something?
Mel Fisher. I think we're all fascinated by somebody who persists out there in the middle of the ocean and then comes up with 400 million.
Yeah. I can use all that kind of thing for acting. I read all those kind of books.
Right.
The adventure books and all that sort of thing. But if I wasn't an actor, I don't know. Listen, God, I was saved. My life was saved by being an actor.
How so?
Well, because I stumbled into something that, that I could use. It helped me get through, just helped me get through
life.
My own. And I could use my own experiences and work through my own troubles.
Might you have been a bad hombre had it not been?
No, I don't know that I'd have been a bad hombre. I might have been a little bit aimless, in that sense. I'm sure I would have found something. And now that I'm into acting, the worst thing about acting is getting up in the morning and not having anyone to act for, not having a performance to go to. And do you you have those feelings? I mean,
Yeah.
Do you look for? I mean, when you
I
know
look
you
forward
have
to
a
it,
show,
yeah, because my cast, changes every day, so it's, I'm not stuck with a storyline or one character. A lot of different people are coming into my life. But I've often wondered about actors. Are they usually dissatisfied young people in their hometown, and then there's nothing there that makes them want to stay, and maybe they're a little out of the ordinary?
Yeah, I don't know. I used to dress up as different people when I was a kid. That's how far off I was, and pretend that I was other people. And I was always putting on, you talk to somebody and you'd adopt their manner or whatever. As a kid, you sort of learned how, if you were uncomfortable in a situation, you'd suddenly find yourself covering by pretending like you were just like they were.
I think last time we talked, David, you were still holding on to that New York apartment.
Mm-hmm.
So that the...
Yeah, actually, I had a farm.
Oh, it's a farm?
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, I had to sell it. Got a new nest now. It's time, move west.
Move west, right? Get it in there.
Everybody's still going to California, don't you think? No, I mean it. It is still the land of hopes and dreams. It's still the land where if you're sitting out there in a part of the country and things aren't going too well, you say, something inside says, you wake up in the morning and your face is headed towards Texas or California, and you say, we're going.
Yeah.
And it's still the land.
But your roots for your profession are still in the Big Apple.
Yeah.
Our thanks to David Selby, who, as all of you fans out there knows very well that he plays Richard Channinq on Falcon Crest and does it beautifully. Thank you, David. Nice to see you again.